Okay, for this lesson, we're going to talk about word parts. When you want to analyze a word in medical terminology, there are three parts you'd like to look at. You have the root word, which is the essential part of the word, the essential meaning of the word. Then you have the prefix. Notice the word pre comes before the root word. Pre-cook means to cook before. Preview means to watch before. So the prefix will always be a small part added to the beginning of a root word. A suffix, on the other hand, is a word ending. A suffix will come at the end of the word. So prefix, root word, suffix. Please note, there may be more than one suffix. When you combine medical words to form a medical term, you will use a vowel. It's called a combining vowel because it's going to combine two root words, so one root to another root, or it will combine one root to a suffix. Our vowels, as a reminder, are A, E, I, O, and U. But usually, in medical terminology, we are going to use the O. Usually, not always. So, your combining vowel is the vowel that joins the two words together. Okay? What it makes is a combining form. So if you look over here, the combining form is the root word combined with the vowel. Okay? So for example, cardio and polyneuro. So this is if we look at these two words, we will notice that cardio and ology is the suffix. If we look at polyneuropathy, we have poly, which is the prefix, we have the root word, and we have the suffix. There are some general rules when determining how to spell and pronunciate a medical term. The first step seems weird, but you're going to read the word from the suffix back to the beginning. So we will start at the end of the word and work our way back, and then go back. Step 2, drop the vowel before a suffix that already begins with the vowel. So for example, if it's gastritis, you would not say gastroitis. You would take this vowel off because the suffix already starts with the vowel. We don't usually like two vowels together. Next, you would keep the combining vowel on root words such as this, gastroenterology. But here is gastroenterology, right? We wouldn't say it that way. So if you're adding two root words together, gastro and enterology, you keep the vowel. Whereas if you're adding a root word, gastro, with a suffix that begins with the vowel, you're going to drop the vowel and just use the suffix. So it's gastritis. So let's look at some examples. Here is abdomen. We're going to use the O. It means your stomach, your abdomen. And an example would be abdominocentesis. So you have the abdomen, here's your O, and centesis. Again, we have celi, we're going to add the O, celiac. Now notice that ac is our suffix, and A in the word ac is a vowel. So we're going to drop the O, and we're just going to keep the vowel, celiac. Here is laparoscopy. So we have lapro, and then we have scopi. Now, scopi does not have a vowel, so we are going to go ahead and keep the O. Oops. Then we have an, or ain, O, for anus. And if we're going to add the AL, then we're going to drop the O because the suffix AL starts with a vowel. So we have anal, not anal. Next we have appendix. So we have appendix. If we're going to add the akul, which starts with a vowel, we're going to drop the O and continue with the ickle, appendicle. Let's look at bill for bile. You notice you're going to have an I. So bile becomes bilogenic. And coal, which we're going to have an E, is going to become, let's look at this word, cholelithiasis. Cholelithiasis. Okay? So you can notice that I was struggling with some of the pronunciations. So one of the things you can do is look up the word in a dictionary and look for the way that it's pronounced. So for example, you're going to pay attention to the letters in all caps because those are the accentuated syllables. So for example, look at the word Wednesday. It's spelled Wednesday, but that's not how we pronounce it. We pronounce it Wednesday. Okay? These dashes mark syllables. So if you counted it out, Wednesday, or is it Wednesday? So let's look at this word. We have 1, 2, 3 dashes, okay? So that means we're going to have 4 syllables. 1, let me see here. 1 is gas, 2 is tros, 3 is co, and 4 is p. So let's look. Gastroscopy. Oh, gastroscopy. Okay. This one we have 1, 2, 3 dashes again, which means we're going to have 4 syllables. 1, 2, 3, 4. The dis is in all caps. So dysentery. Dysentery.